Ever wondered why tests, measurements, and evaluations are incredibly significant in the domain of physical education? It goes well beyond simply determining how quickly you can sprint or how high you can leap. These assessments offer a comprehensive understanding of a student's physical abilities. They act as indicators of physical fitness, providing concrete data that can help in identifying strengths and areas that need. By monitoring the progress over time, these tests can also offer insights into the effectiveness of training methods and nutritional plans, fostering improvements and motivating students to strive for better results. So, whether it's running a mile, testing flexibility, or measuring muscle strength, these evaluations provide invaluable data for the overall physical development of students. It's all about supporting each student on their journey towards becoming the best version of themselves. Isn't it fascinating how these assessments shape our journey in the world of physical education? Delving deeper into the topic, we will start off by deciphering what a test is in the context of physical education. Essentially, a test is a technique or tool employed to quantify a student's proficiency, understanding, physical fitness, or performance in a specific or physical activity. It is a method used to gauge a student's abilities and skills in physical fitness and sports. For instance, consider the image of a simple sprinting test, which is often used to assess a student's speed. Here, the student might be asked to run a certain distance, and their time would be recorded. Next up is the jumping test. It's yet another fine example of a physical test. It's used to measure the vertical leap or long jump capabilities of a person. Lastly, we have tests for team sports, are more detailed and complex as they assess not only an individual's physical capabilities, but also their understanding of the game, their tactical skills, and ability to work as part of a team. An example could be a test to analyze a student's defensive skills in basketball. To summarize, a test in physical education is a comprehensive analysis of an individual's physical and cognitive abilities related to sports and physical activities. Next, we delve deeper into the concept of measurement. In physical education, measurement refers to numerical data generated from various physical tests. This data is crucial to understanding a student's fitness levels, their strengths, and areas that may need improvement. Picture this: when a student runs a 100-meter sprint, A is used to precisely time how long it takes them to reach the finish line. The result, a numerical value, is their measurement. Imagine a different scenario now. A student is performing a long jump. A ruler or measuring tape comes into play. It precisely measures the distance covered during the jump. This numerical distance is their measurement. Lastly, consider a student playing basketball. Here, the measurement could be the number of successful shots out of attempted ones, determining their accuracy. Visualize a basketball hoop with a target on it. Each successful shot hitting the target is a part of the measurement. These measurements are not abstract concepts, but concrete values that provide a solid foundation to assess a student's current physical prowess and capabilities. These examples clearly illustrate the crucial role that measurement plays in physical education. The final piece of the puzzle is evaluation. When we talk about evaluation in the context of physical education, we are referring to a systematic determination of a subject's merit, worth, and significance, using criteria governed by a set of standards. Analysis, interpretation, and reporting of data are all integral parts of this evaluation. Visualize a data-packed spreadsheet, full of test scores and measurements, converting into meaningful insights through the process of evaluation. Let's illustrate this with an image. Imagine a bar graph a student's performance in different fitness tests. Each bar stands tall or short, symbolizing the student's skill level in that specific area. Now imagine a pie chart that represents the same student's strengths and weaknesses. The larger slices of the pie represent areas of strength, while the smaller slices point out areas that need improvement. Another useful tool evaluation is a line graph, which can track a student's progress over time. Visualize a line graph with the x-axis representing time and the y-axis representing the student's fitness scores. As the line climbs or descends, you can track the student's progress or regression. The evaluation in physical education is not just about the numbers, but what those numbers signify. It provides a holistic understanding of a student's physical fitness and skill level, outlining their strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement. So, why are these three components, tests, measurements, and evaluations, so pivotal in physical education? Let's delve deep into this, shall we? Firstly, they provide a clear, objective, and tangible measure of a student's physical abilities. Imagine a high jump bar. It exactly measures how high a student can jump. Without such quantifiable data, assessing a student's physical fitness and skill level would be purely subjective, fueled by personal opinions rather than solid facts, and potentially biased. From a video showing a student's initial struggle to barely clear the bar, to subsequently soaring over it with ease, it's clear how these assessments can show improvement over time. Secondly, these tools aid in accurately identifying a student's strengths and weaknesses. This assessment allows for the design of personalized training programs catering to a student's specific needs. A picture of a student training program, clearly marking areas of strength and areas that require improvement, exemplifies this well. The aim is to help them improve in areas they're weak in and further enhance their strengths. Lastly, these elements are vital for they enable the tracking of progress over time. To this, imagine a series of photos of a student, each showing incremental improvement in their physical abilities. By regularly conducting these tests and evaluations, educators can monitor how a student's physical abilities are evolving over time, or if there are areas where they might be regressing. In a nutshell, these elements aren't just numbers on a paper, they're the benchmark of progress, the roadmap to improvement, and the beacon that guides the journey of physical education. As we wrap up, let's highlight once more the vital role that tests, measurements, and evaluations play in physical education. These tools are integral in objectively gauging a student's capabilities, pinpointing their strong points and areas that need improvement, and documenting their advancement over time. Visualize an image of students energetically participating in a wide range of physical activities, from running to swimming to balance exercises and team sports. As the students continue their physical education journey, you can see their transformation over. Their endurance improves, their movements become more precise, their teamwork skills enhance. Without these evaluation metrics, physical education could potentially descend into a chaotic and aimless exercise. It would lack the systematic approach and impartiality required to effectively educate and shape students physically. Remember, the goal here is not to be the quickest or the strongest, but to comprehend your abilities and constantly aim for improvement. To encapsulate, bear in mind this image: students, each on their own unique journey, striving, improving, growing. Because ultimately, physical education is not outdoing others, but about embarking on a journey of self-betterment and personal development. This is the essence of physical education, and tests, measurements, and evaluations serve as invaluable tools in this journey, guiding each student towards their individual physical potential.